Hey guys, how's it going? We are here with a general and timeless reading. Before we get started, let's set the intention for this to be a space where everyone allows themselves to feel seen and validated, and ultimately for this to be a safe space and a healing space in alignment with everyone's highest good. Alright. I don't know if this is your energy. I don't know if this is someone else's energy, but what I'm seeing is that someone may be feeling like sad about the way that things happened. It looks like there's a choice that needs to be made or that's going to be posed that's associated with this. Maybe this is the other person's energy. Because we're starting off with the 10 of Cups for you. Okay. So you're in, like, breakout energy here. 10 of Cups. I'm hearing the world, and I'm also hearing well-traveled. I'm seeing 10 of Cups, which speaks about, like, happiness and joy and, like, feeling really grateful for things and just, like, doing really well mentally, emotionally. And then the Death card, which is associated with a big life change, whether this be internal, external, and I'm also seeing the Fool here, which means that there's something new that you are exploring. And it all looks like a very happy experience to you. I'm seeing you be looking quite excited. The change precipitated this, like, new beginning of sorts. This is purpose related for you. So many major arcanas. We're looking at Scorpio, Uranus, Aquarius, and Neptune. There's something here that you're still coming to realize. Like, you're exploring it, but there's still more that you're realizing. Maybe even about, like, what you're meant to be doing. It feels like the beginning of something, meaning you could be, like, awakening to sense of self, like this awareness, like sort of breaking through into this energy of a remembering. And they're, like, bits and pieces of your purpose that are beginning to, like, resonate and make sense that you're capturing now consciously. But I'm seeing there's a lot more to come. Like, there's a lot more that's going to be seen. There's a lot more that's going to be realized. This is just the beginning. There can be, like, a new ability as well that you're tapping into. This can also be a dream of yours that you're pursuing. Something is still in the process of being realized. I'm seeing you move towards the Ace of Pentacles, which means that you're going straight into a new chapter. But there was an epiphany of sorts before this happened. Like, something that needed to be understood or put into perspective. And then I'm seeing it allow you to move forward, but until that point of realizing something, again, feels connected. Feels like it comes back to, like, why you're here, what you're doing. Maybe what you were meant to do in a situation you found yourself in. And then with the Hanged Man, this means, like, it would have taken time to reflect on what you needed to realize, but then you come to this understanding. Something is fitting the framework consciously, and it allows you to move to this new beginning. But yeah, something internally needed to be conceptualized prior to this happening. But here I'm seeing you in this new beginning. But because this is new territory, you may feel a bit on guard, sort of like filtering everything, using your discernment, feel you need to pay attention. You feel protective of this new chapter. Okay. I'm seeing someone specifically that is here with you, but I'm not seeing you immediately go for this. Whoever this person is in the environment, I'm seeing you kind of don't want them to get in the way of this like new chapter that you've started. So I'm seeing you be very cautious about like how you interact with them, because you like worked really hard for where you are and you do not want to regress. So I'm seeing you kind of be, yeah, like protective of this new chapter. And so you may be coming off a bit guarded with this person. It is somebody that you have a connection with, but I'm not seeing you be all like warm and touchy-feely with this person. I'm seeing you kind of be assessing them right now. You're trying to see like where they fit as far as the structure of what you feel you have going on. Like, do they align for you? That's what I'm seeing you're looking at. May not. You may realize that someone is just not in the same boat as you. They may be in a different timeline. This would have been a bit of an unexpected realization I'm seeing. I will say this too, for some of you, this can be somebody coming through being like, I regret what happened, but I'm seeing you not just immediately like take this person back into your life, if that's the case. In order for your pursuit of happiness, it looks like you needed to move on from a situation to sort of like find yourself. So putting the focus on you has allowed you to go through this personal transformation that has led you to the new chapter where you currently are finding yourself. And I'm seeing a lot of unknowns that are associated with this new chapter, like a lot of exploring and a lot of discovering and a lot of, I don't know where this is gonna lead, but I'm just here right now. And I'm seeing this just be filled with things that you want. Like, this can be a new chapter where you really go after like your dreams or things that you've always wanted to do, and you want to be going after the things that you find to be fulfilling or that you want to explore. Like, maybe I'll connect with this, maybe I'll connect with that. And so like this personal part of your journey where like nobody else is involved in this, I'm seeing you be very protective over this process currently, because everything feels very new, and I'm seeing you not want to get in the way of like the potential of what this can be. And it also looks like you are looking for a very particular type of connection, and you may have had somebody around that sort of like failed to meet the compatible criteria for you. That could have felt disappointing, but at the same time, I'm seeing you be like, if I would have settled, that would have been a disservice to me. Because I'm seeing you very confident about getting what you want. That you're going to be able to connect with what you want, and that you're not going to settle. It looks like you're very, very grounded. I'm not seeing this be unrealistic in any way. I'm seeing you do what's right for you, thinking about yourself. Yeah, something very specific you're looking for. You want somebody that's going to align with your future and where you're going and what you're trying to accomplish too. Okay, so there is potential for you to get something started here, but I'm seeing the energy get a bit muddled as far as what's actually happening here. There's a choice that needs to be made about like old energy versus new energy, because something could be kind of like hooking you right now, and you have to decide whether or not you're going to be reeled in or you're going to like unhook yourself and continue, is what this looks like. Strawberry daiquiri is coming through. Maybe that's something you like to drink. Nothing is random. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing you like be in the present, but I'm getting like past energy coming through that's sort of being like integrated into what's happening presently, but it may be making it hard to sort of like separate from like past and present. It's like something has not completely like crossed the threshold and like allowed you to be in a completely new energy yet. It has to do with a relationship is what I'm seeing. Okay. So I'm seeing you making moves for yourself, like you're thinking about what you want, especially on an emotional level, which is very important. There's this connection with self, there's this finding self, there's this exploring of self. You may feel like you've gone through like quite a transformation personally that's led you to where you are right now. I'm seeing you starting a chapter that is very much aligned with what you want. I'm seeing things feel very new and exploratory. For some of you, there's somebody here that you're connecting with. For others of you, this can be an aspect of yourself that you are integrating, or that is sort of coming to the forefront now that you're interacting with more often. So just know that if you're like, there's nobody that I'm involved with right now, this can be you with yourself. I'm seeing a lot about discernment, both intellectually and also emotionally, and regulating self and being very slow to respond, being more kind of analytical of everything, kind of just sitting with it and being more observant of things that are happening. Like, I'm not seeing anything really be rushed throughout this. It's more like letting things reveal themselves to you is what I'm seeing. And this may kind of feel new to you. Like, this may not be the way that you usually archetypally step into your energy. And so you're still exploring like how you feel about certain things and still getting to know yourself within this new experience, kind of feeling out what's right and what's not right. And I am seeing for you, and I am seeing that there is somebody or something. For many of you, this is another person, but this can also be like an interest of yours that's coming to light. It can be both of those things. Something that's associated with maybe what you feel like could be part of your future. And it looks like there's potential for you to start something with this person or with this activity. But also, I'm seeing the Hanged Man here, and after the Hanged Man, I'm seeing the Five of Cups. And so you could have had high hopes for a situation, a dynamic, and Five of Cups can be things going in a way that you had not anticipated and then needing to make a decision off the back of that. So that's where I'm seeing you are with everything. But this would have taken time for you to realize too, like it wouldn't have been something that was necessarily immediate for you because you may have not wanted to integrate it yet. Like, there could have been red flags or just something where you're like, not compatible, that's not compatible, or like feeling disappointed, but then like not really reflecting on it because you weren't ready to. And now there's something where like you've taken the time to sit with it and reflect on it, and you've realized what you needed to realize. And now I'm seeing a choice that needs to be made. I'm seeing this be a bit of a tough choice. I'm hearing, but you have the facts. So with what you have, you're going to do something now. Also, too, to have Neptune connected with this Five of Cups and the Two of Swords, there could have been something that was veiled that you like weren't able to see through because of like the mirrored projection of Neptune. Like you could have a Neptune contact in your synastry with someone, which means that it's hard to really, it's like they have a mask on, but you don't realize that the mask is there, or like the veil is down, but you don't realize. And then through like reflecting and as time sort of rubs off, that facade sort of disappears and you start seeing things that you weren't initially like ready or willing to integrate, and then like the truth is there sitting in your lap in maybe a very unexpected way, and now something needs to be decided. I'm looking at Scorpio, Uranus, Aquarius, Gemini, and Neptune. I'm also looking at Pisces on the bottom of the deck. Okay, my friends, we are going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everybody for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody love and light and healing, and I hope to catch you guys next time.